Have you ever noticed a lizard appear in your home at an unexpected moment? A tiny creature moving silently along the walls, almost unnoticed, yet carrying a mysterious presence. What if I told you that its arrival is no coincidence, that this seemingly simple reptile holds a deep spiritual message, one that could transform your understanding of life? In this video, we will explore an ancient Zen story that reveals the profound lessons hidden within the presence of a lizard. Stay with me until the end, because there is a final secret lesson that only those truly open to wisdom will understand. Throughout history, the lizard has been seen as a symbol of transformation, patience, and spiritual awareness. Have you ever felt trapped, afraid of change, or overwhelmed by life's uncertainties? What if a simple lizard could teach you how to embrace transformation with grace and resilience? In this story, a Zen master shares a timeless lesson with her students, one that can guide us all toward inner peace and strength. Let's begin. A wise Zen master, Sophia, once gathered her students in a peaceful forest. "Look at the lizard," she said, pointing to the small creature resting under the sunlight. "Notice how it sheds its skin without hesitation. It does not mourn its past form. It simply lets go and moves forward. This is the way of transformation. When a lizard enters your home, it is a reminder that you, too, can release old fears, doubts, and attachments that no longer serve you. The universe is urging you to embrace renewal. Are you ready to step into a stronger version of yourself?" Sophia continued, "Much like the seasons change effortlessly, we too must allow ourselves to evolve. Resisting change is like trying to hold back the tide. The more we cling to what no longer serves us, the more suffering we create. Instead, learn from the lizard. Trust in life's flow and embrace each new phase with grace." She then added, "Transformation is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Just as the lizard will shed its skin again and again throughout its life, so too must we continually evolve. Do not fear change. Instead, welcome it as an opportunity to grow into your highest self." One of Sophia's students, a young girl named Emily, spoke up. "But Master, change is frightening. What if I fail? What if I'm not strong enough?" Sophia smiled gently. "Fear is not your enemy, Emily," she said. "The lizard does not know what the future holds after shedding its skin, yet it trusts the process. It moves forward without hesitation. Likewise, you do not need to eliminate fear to grow. You only need to learn to walk alongside it. True courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to take a step despite it." She paused, then added, "Fear is a sign that you are stepping beyond your comfort zone. Instead of avoiding it, acknowledge it. Recognize that fear is simply a shadow of uncertainty. The moment you shine awareness upon it, it begins to lose its power." Sophia then asked the group, "Have you ever seen a lizard pause before taking a leap? It observes its surroundings, calculates its next move, and then acts. This is the secret to overcoming fear. Not blind bravery, but mindful courage. Do not let fear paralyze you. Let it guide you toward wisdom." The lizard is a master of survival, thriving in harsh conditions by blending into its surroundings. When life presents challenges, do you resist or do you adapt? Sophia asked her students. The lizard teaches us that flexibility is key. Rather than struggling against the inevitable, flow with it. Find new ways to grow. Each obstacle is not a barrier, but a stepping stone toward strength. An older student, Jonathan, sighed. "Master, resilience is hard. Sometimes life feels like an endless battle. How do we keep going?" Sophia nodded. "Resilience is built in small moments. Every challenge you have already overcome is proof of your strength. The lizard does not complain when the storm comes. It moves, adapts, and survives. So must you." She continued, "Resilience is not about never falling. It is about always rising. Like the lizard, learn to navigate obstacles with grace. Observe, adapt, and trust in your ability to survive. She then told a story of a lizard that had lost its tail, only for it to regenerate over time. Even when something is taken from you, your spirit has the ability to heal and rebuild. The challenge is not in avoiding hardship, but in learning how to move forward in spite of it. The lizard does not rush. It waits for the perfect moment before making a move. How often do we act out of impatience or anxiety? Sophia asked. We live in a world that pushes us to act quickly, to achieve, to never pause. But true wisdom comes from observation. The lizard teaches us to slow down, to see life clearly before making decisions. Emily frowned. Master, how can I observe without being overwhelmed by emotions? Sophia picked up a fallen leaf. Hold it close to your eyes, and it blocks everything else. Now place it down and look again. It is only one small part of the vast world around you. Likewise, when you step back from your emotions, you gain clarity. She added, patience is not passive. It is the ability to pause and act with clarity. The lizard teaches us the value of waiting for the right moment, ensuring that our actions are born from wisdom rather than impulse. She further explained, think of the lizard basking in the sun. It does not rush into action but gathers its energy first. Similarly, you must take time to center yourself before making life-altering decisions. Did you know that in many cultures, the lizard is a symbol of protection and good fortune? Sophia asked. Its presence in your home is not just random. It is a reminder to be grateful. Gratitude is the key to true happiness. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, your entire world transforms. A student, Hannah, asked, how can I start practicing gratitude? Sophia picked up a small stone. See this. Some may overlook it as ordinary, but if you look closely, it has been shaped by time, by nature, by unseen forces. Everything holds value if we choose to see it. Begin each day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as sunlight, a kind word, or the air you breathe. The more gratitude you cultivate, the more abundance you attract. She continued, gratitude is not just a practice. It is a way of seeing the world. When you shift your perspective, you invite more joy into your life. Everything is connected, Sophia continued. When a lizard appears, it is not just for you, it is part of a greater flow. Every action you take creates ripples beyond what you can see. She dipped a twig into a nearby stream, watching as the water rippled outward. Even the smallest action influences the world. Live with kindness and respect. Just as the lizard exists in harmony with its environment, we too must learn to coexist with love and awareness. Jonathan asked, how can we ensure our actions create positive ripples? Sophia smiled. By living with compassion. Treat others with kindness, speak with intention, and move through the world with respect. When you live this way, you not only transform yourself, but you uplift those around you. Sophia's words settled into the hearts of her students. You do not need to change the world in grand ways, she continued. Change begins in the smallest acts of gratitude, patience, and love. When you live with awareness, every step you take carries meaning. As the students left the forest, they knew they would never see a lizard the same way again. And now, as you reflect on these teachings, consider this. What small change can you make today that will ripple into something greater? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if this message resonated with you, watch our next video to continue your journey toward wisdom and peace.